start today by talking about the movie Harry Brown, starring Michael Caine. And here's a clip for that.
Give me money, man.
Did you ever kill anyone?
I want to do some business.
So what do you want?
I want a cat.
Of course you do.
Is she okay? Maybe we should take her to the hospital.
She's my business.
You're aware of the shooting on Curzon Street with 2 dead.
We recovered the murder weapon at the scene. It was an old military bayonet.
You've never really talked about your time in the Marines.
The Marines were a lifetime ago. I was a different man then. Tell me what happened in the subway with Leonard.
Who's Leonard?
He's the man you and your mates murdered.
Can you confirm that a number of deaths are attributed to a vigilante?
He told me he talked to the police, and what did you lot do? Nothing.
As far as I'm concerned, Harry Brown's doing us a favour.
He's got a gun. He's got a gun.
You failed to maintain your weapon, son.
All right, so this movie, Harry Brown, is directed by Daniel Barber, who hasn't done much, and stars Michael Caine. And what it's about is there's an elderly gentleman, an ex-military British dude, and he lives in kind of a rougher neighborhood in England, and the youth, the rebellious kind of almost gangster, gang-ridden youth, is kind of pushing around these elderly folks and robbing them, and they know they can't really take care of themselves, so they're taking advantage of these, specifically the elderly in this area. And a friend of his gets killed, and he decides he's going to take things into his own hands since he has the ability to do it. And so what we have here basically is a revenge thriller, sort of in the same vein as like Death Wish and Point Blank and these kinds of movies. I enjoyed it quite a bit. It's very dark, very gritty, very atmospheric. The first like half hour of the movie will really get you upset. And the kids, the actors who play these kids, are very realistic, and they have that love to hate sort of feeling about them. And Michael Caine, I think, does a really good job at showing kind of another side of him. Like he doesn't, you know, he's not overacting it. He's not overplaying this revenge kind of mentality, but he plays it in just this very calm, I'm going to take care of this, and I'm going to make the wrong things right. And so I say if you're a fan of like 70s kind of filmmaking like that, like Death Wish and Taxi Driver and those kinds of movies, you'll be a fan of Harry Brown, as well as the Dirty Harry kind of sort of feel too, but with more of a British point of view. So I gave it an A-.
A-. Well, that's good. I too enjoyed this movie. I liked it a lot because the darkness affected me greatly. I mean, this movie left me in a funk for an entire evening. Like, I watched the movie and I spent the rest of the night completely depressed that the world is full of horrible people and old people are getting beat up and having to pull revenge. So I gave it a B because I wouldn't feel like it was quite A, because I felt like Death Wish, as you mentioned earlier, was these revenge things are been done, and I liked some of the other ones better.
True.
But I am very much into the British gritty underworld. There's this new TV series called Skins. Probably not new anymore, but it's all about, you know, drug-addicted teenagers and British, ridiculously BBC.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I'm very much right now feeling these movies. This movie specifically, because it's just, I like seeing these horrible kids, and then you feel a little cheer when they start getting shot.
Yeah.
But Michael Caine was wonderful. I mean, this guy, like, he plays just on the verge of senile almost, yet he's got his military, I know what I'm doing, but he does kind of wander in the movie a bit and has a lot of blank stares.
Yeah, he kind of plays it like the first little bit like he's not going, you don't know how well he's going to be able to do. You don't really know his ability. And then once it goes into the revenge aspect, once he starts to get in that mindset, he shows how capable he really is. But still with a sense of vulnerability because he is older. which really is the thing that separates, I think, Harry Brown from the Death Wishes and from the Gran Torinos and stuff like that, is the fact that he's kind of geriatric.
Yeah. And also Emily Mortimer is in this.
She plays the DA who sort of knows what's up.
The cop that's trying to, I guess, help the neighborhood or something.
Yeah.
So she did all right in this.
Yeah.
I haven't seen her in too much stuff, but this one was decent. And what was the Harry Potter cat guy?
Yeah,
I can't remember his name anymore, but the Harry Potter cat guy is in another role other than that, and it's really cool seeing him outside of his element. Still angry, still wanting to kill
kind of
children.
creepy. Yeah, sort of.
Still the same character, actually. Kind of wanting to hurt children and all, but it was nice seeing him out of the Harry Potters.
Yeah, no, I thought the performances all around. I mean, even though it's a star vehicle for Caine, I thought the performances all around were really, really good, and it just has a very grounded, realistic tone, which I think a movie like this, which is kind of far-fetched in nature, just for the very concept of it, has to be grounded. So it's kind of like Law-Abiding Citizen, where it was cool initially, but it just gets so out there and so ridiculous and so over the top at a point that you kind of throw your arms in the air and suspend your disbelief more than you would like. I think Harry Brown keeps it gritty and realistic, and he isn't always as capable as some of these other revenge sort of people.
Definitely, yeah. It still has to limp away.
Yeah, a little bit.
All right, so we're going to move on to our next movie. This one is the Katherine Heigl, Ashton Kutcher, Mr. and Mrs.